Hello everybody, my name is Zen, and welcome to my first impressions of the Foretold Westmark Legacy, which is a deck builder Lovecraftian game. I don't know anything about it. This is the furthest I've ever seen, as with all of my first impressions. This game was in early access, I believe, and now is officially launched. But the best part of this is I haven't seen any screenshots. Well, I've seen screenshots, but I haven't seen any trailers or anything. So I don't know what to expect, and that's what I love about my first impressions, is we just dive in and get started and give our first impressions. If you're interested in this game, the link to it will be in the description below, as always. Let's jump in and get started. Difficulty, normal, hard, and chaotic, okay? Defeat this playthrough to unlock the next ones. No modifications to any creatures or items. Okay. Let's do normal mode. Just jumping in with normal. I like the art style on this game, I gotta say. It speaks to me. I also really like Lovecraftian stuff.
Who would have thought? My luck turning for the worse. Seems hereditary at this point. Hopefully, summons issued by the lawyer won't take too long. Lawyers. Wretched scoundrels. But the more I think about it, the more predictable it becomes. Being surprised was the last emotion I felt at the news. The one and only Westmark. A title I now bear. I guess it's my duty to survive now, no matter how distorted that burden may be.
That's cool. That's cool. It's already giving me Lovecraftian vibes, such as one of my favorite board games, this Mansions of Madness. It's kind of already got that going on with it, and I like it. Lovecraft himself, terrible person, but his works, pretty cool. Gave us a lot of cool worlds to explore. All right, Herbert, the letter, the heirloom, and container. Okay, so we have an invitation. Can I read it?
When this letter arrived, I believed it to be a poor joke to rile me up. Shove the recent death of my mother back into my face. I was right in some twisted way. On my father's side of the family, a nephew I never knew existed had disappeared and been declared dead. I had been named the heir of the Westmark fortune.
God, you are so gloomy. Grief is fine and all, but you didn't even know these people.
Is this like the person who's guiding the wagon? I think it might be.
Ambrose, not now.
Fine, fine. Just wanted to help out.
Or do I just have like a ghost with me at all times? The heirloom.
I suppose there is one good thing born from this tragedy. The family heirloom. Its safety is now my only priority. Been with the Westmarks for generations, and holding knowledge acquired through dedicated research.
Yes, and it would be helpful if you know how to interpret the damn thing. It's the book that got us into this situation.
Well, it doesn't help it being written in a dead language.
So far, the presentation is amazing. 10 out of 10. I'm really enjoying it. Like the voice acting, the UI, the art, everything is very well done.
Whoa there!
Oh, for God's sake. This is the 5th time you've stopped. Do you really want to get paid the other half?
Nah, not it, sir. I need to relieve myself, if you don't mind. Won't take too long. Oh, not too long at all.
Is that Matt Mercer? Sounds like Matt Mercer.
It's happening. The copious drinks finally getting to the man. It's a wonder why the driver did not stop earlier to relieve himself. Or why I even took him up on the offer to guide me.
Desperation, or all of them were drunk? Desperation.
Hiring a driver in mere desperation isn't a plan, but no one wanted to go near that town due to superstition, except for this bloke.
Lucky us. We could have been sitting there enjoying the company of stinky old men with no life prospects instead.
Whoops, that didn't mean to actually click. It's fine, he was done with the sentence
He
anyways.
should have been here by now.
Yeah, he's dead.
I bet he just tipped over and fell asleep in the mud somewhere.
That sounds like trouble.
That sounds like a dead man.
Sounds serious indeed. Better go and see what that was.
It's locked. You need to force it to open.
Use pocket knife. I like that it's like, hey, you've got this thing that you can use. Do I? Oh, it's loading. I was like, do I pocket knife it? Maybe I do. Oh, okay. So now we get into the game. Phase 1, 3 turns left. How to play your hand. You can, at max, hold 5 cards in your hand. Use the cards by clicking and dragging them onto the highlighted card on the board. If it isn't highlighted, then you can't play it. Okay. The main objective is to lock in as many slots in at the bottom row as you can to strengthen your upcoming action. Okay. You lock slots by combining and manipulating the focus cards on the board into the number shown on the slots furthest down. Okay, so like this says 4, so okay, yeah. Your action top left updates every time you lock in a slot. Okay, so 6, 4, and 3. So, what are these? Modifier shift left. Moves the, oh, I see. Okay, so like this, this is 3. I need a 4, so I need 1 focus over here. This, I need the 2 over here, and this, I need the 3. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. So we have a shift left, moves the cards 1 step left, and pushes any blocking card. Combine, pulls adjacent cards together, and adds them up. Okay. That does the same thing. Alteration, -1. Value decreased by 1, and then shift left again. So if okay, that's the thing, though. I need the 6 here, the 4 over here, and the 3 here. So I really need, I mean, I guess I can get the 4 by moving this way. So if I shift left on this one, will it? Oh, sorry, I put it there. Okay, combat is ordered in turns. When the turn timer hits 0, oh crap, there's a turn timer. Oh, right, that I see. Not a turn timer, but a turn timer. When it hits 0, the current phase will end. The action you have prepared will be executed. After the action has been made, a new phase will start. The amount of turns you get next time is based on the weapon's turns value. The amount of turns you get is listed in the weapon tooltip. Using a card costs a turn unless stated otherwise. You can end your phase prematurely. I will say, I have played a lot of different card games. And this wasn't immediately intuitive of what it was trying to do, because I haven't played something similar to this, but I think I figured it out. It's just taken me a minute to kind of focus. I'm also really tired, so that's another reason why I'm not getting it right away. You can end your phase prematurely if needed by clicking on the end phase button to the left of your cards. This will execute whatever you have stored in your action. You can also pass your turn if you don't want to use the current cards in your hand. This will also progress the board's focus cards. Okay, so those all go down. So those are now locked in and done. So alteration, what does this one do? Divide a card by 2, rounded down. So I need 6. So I have to adjacent cards together, add some up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift this left. They will go down. I will shift. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So then we'll shift. Do I have a shift right? Yeah. So shift that one to right. This will go down. When locking in a slot, it blocks everything above it. No cards will fall onto it, and the lock slot won't be manipulated by any cards from your hand. Yep. Kind of figured that in, actually. Locked in. Okay, and then didn't get it. I tried. Phase 2. Okay. So we have 2 and 1. Divides a card by 2 rounded out. I don't want to divide right now. Can I? Oh, I can combine like that, so that would be... Okay, I should have known that. Actually, that would have changed that last one. Gotcha, I see. I thought it meant like you play on one and then the adjacent cards get added to it. But that would make it 3. We'd still need a 1 there. We don't want to do that, I don't think. I have 2 combines. I have a shift left and a shift right. I think... Can I just pass? So it will... When in a situation where no cards are needed, sometimes it's better to pass a turn. This will cycle the cards on the board as if you used a card. Also gain 10% of your maximum shield. Let's try it. So that will put that one down there. I can shift right for this one. That will give me the 4. Unfortunately, everything's been janked up. So I can't get 2 onto this one. I think I've screwed this up. But I could go half, so we can alter that one. Did it work? So that would bring that down to that. Locked in. I don't think I did well enough. Phase 3. Okay. I don't think I did any damage on that one. So we have a 6, a 3, and a 4. 5, 4, 5. I know some of you are probably going to get this right away. This is beyond me. But hey, actually, that's a good point. Is that if you're any smarter than I am, you're gonna get this game. You're gonna figure it out right away. If you're like me, then you'll get to see someone struggle, and you can see how I figure this out. I have to. Can I shift on these? No. Okay, so we have to pass that turn to get those to go down. I need to pushes any blocking card. Okay. So I could shift this one this way. So I can shift right. Okay. I see it. So it like boosts them over so I can flip them on the board. It's kind of interesting. But I'm not going to have enough time. Well, actually, I could shift left, right? Shift left. That moves that to 7, though, unfortunately. I needed 6. All right, we got that one.
Yeah, you're a mighty warrior and all that.
There we got 9 coins. Some pocket money could be useful later. It's an interesting puzzle. And I like that I don't just like get it right away. It takes a moment. Kind of think about it. And even then I'm not nailing it. It means that there's room to grow, and that's always good. Level up persona. Spot to focus on my skills. All right, persona 1. Every time you step on a persona spot, you get to pick 1 persona skill. These choices affect how you deal with skill checks in dialogues and combat, so pick carefully. So, mind, body, and soul. Mind is the investigator type, the person who loves to tinker and prod at problems. Body is the physical type, and soul is the characteristic type, or charismatic type, the person who solves the problem in mischievous ways. So, like, that gives me a shield. Body gives me dodge, and soul gives me life leech. Increases damage over time that will slowly give you back health. Interesting. I kind of like that. Let's go with soul. That sounds fun. Okay, we checkpoint there. Let's move on. Unknown, surprise, no idea what could be hiding here.
How quaint.
Right now, let's get moving, he says. Pick 1 reward. Okay. Shimmer water flask, an axe, or a dagger. Water flask is flash shining with sunlight containing what seems to be a concentrated fluid. Using this could hurt any corrupt being by mere touch of one drop. The axe is probably a physical weapon. Yep. The dagger also. Let's try the water flask. That sounds fun. Sometimes you just gotta go with the fun one. Arrival. The scream came from this direction, or am I lost? Let's go to where the scream came from.
What was his name? Tom? Tim? Something? Driver? Are you there? Oh, God, no. What? The man is torn to shreds. I've never seen such a brutal malevolence from an animal.
I like how I have to do a body check to keep my stomach in check. Success, hey, 50%
At least
chance.
we're close. The sign, Herbert. We better get moving. Whoever, whatever did this must be nearby.
What did this to him?
The poor man's chest is split open by sharp teeth or vicious claws, revealing the content of his innards. Is this really a bear's work? Can it have been some rabid wolf? They are common here. I know that for a fact. Yet, anger clings to this act of violence, as whatever did this continued the attack past his death.
Yes, it's all fascinating. But maybe we should move before whatever did this decides we are on the menu. You need to stay alive for me, you know.
I lean in to have a smell. The remains have a whiff of iron and sulfur.
Let's investigate. Hey, success.
What?
The corpse is fresh. It smells as if it has been decomposing for some time.
Interesting. Okay, and then we get to go forward. So it's interesting that it's okay. So it feels like a choose your own adventure kind of thing mixed with a deck builder and Lovecraftian like lore. And I'm kind of like really digging this.
Remember how we met?
My first magical incantation. It didn't go as planned.
It's the bane of my existence. I'm stuck around your neck because you made a mistake.
Oh, I've got like this. I see. I got it now.
Come now, it was my first time.
That's no excuse. You tried to help that nice lady. What's her name? Penelope?
Patricia.
Excuse me, Patricia. You exorcised me, but instead of sending me home, you attached me to you. A simple spelling mistake. I feel so abused.
We will find a way to get you home. Kind of why I saved the transcript of the incantation, to be able to fix it.
That's awesome. Oh, Lord, there. Surprise. No idea what could be hiding here. Oh, we got some hot tea. Just like randomly in the woods. And then an encounter. Yes, let's do our encounter.
Sometimes I wonder if all this happens for a reason. As if all this needs to occur in order for me to become a better man, or whatever those wise men usually say.
Judging from my observations, you should be wise at this age, but you have a hard time learning from your mistakes.
Shh. Hear that?
You just want to get me quiet. I get it.
No. The birds, the wind. It all stopped.
Uh-oh. You need equipment. Can't go in empty-handed. Before you venture deeper, you will need to bring some equipment with you. To bring some items into combat, you will need to equip them in your inventory. To do this, you do this by clicking on the item, and it will be listed in the bottom row. Okay?
Sometimes I wonder if all this happens for a reason. As if all this needs to occur. In order for
he already
me to
said
become a
this, right?
better man.
Judging
Yeah.
from my
Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah.
you just
No.
And then continue.
Sometimes.
Uh-oh. Are we in a loop? Crap. Inventory. Is that what it's trying to get me to do? Inventory?
Sometimes
Aha, that's what it wants me to do. Okay, so Can you equip that?
As
Oh,
if
do I have any
all
relics?
This needs to occur
No.
in order for me to become a better man.
Okay.
Whatever those wise men usually say. No.
There we go. Okay, cool. Thank you. It could have been a little more obvious. Could have been like blinking that button or something. I don't know. Corrupted rats. That thing is disgusting. We need a 4, 7, 5, and a 3. I can get the 7 by letting those 2 drop. I can shift right on this one to get it to go into the 4. There we go. That will give me that. I can shift right on this one to get the 3. Come on, there it goes. That was as good as I got. Okay, I didn't do anything. Still got 1 turn on this for our attack. So I need the 5, so I need to shift left. There we go. Haha, I think I figured it out. I'm like, it's catching on now. Full success. Locked in all 4 slots. Get wrecked, rat. Nice.
That was close.
That felt really good to just like figure that out. It's very satisfying. Is this like upgrade or something? Chance to hit. Weapon with chance to hit can miss if not 100%. Has been accumulated with multiple lock hits. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Consumable. Vial of red draw. Permanent bonus will be gained upon consuming. Max redraw. Oh, not redraw. I'm such an idiot. Pick 1 reward. Hot tea, cobalt shawl, or coins. Gives me +1 fire. This heals me. And that gives me some coin. I'm going to go with the coin. I'm actually really enjoying this game right now.
What was that thing?
I don't know. I've never seen anything of the sort before. Perhaps these foreign lands hold undiscovered flora and fauna.
Do you really believe that?
I came here for one thing. Answers. Answers for the contents of this book. Nothing more.
Right. Thinking your family and the estate may hold answers?
Let us just go.
I feel like the story is compelling, and I feel like the game is compelling. Like, just the way that it plays is really interesting. Let's see, what else do we got here? We got our notebook with our invitation, with our options menu, persona. So this is our character so far, which is interesting. Our deck, right? We can see what we got in our deck, and our inventory. Interesting. Identification kit used for field work, a great tool for investigations when my eyes and ears fail me. Okay. What did I say? It's a consumable. Gotcha. Okay. We got a merchant. Well, we have gold, so let's go see what the merchant's got. Oh, yeah, this is a really happy fellow.
Who might you be?
Not too many travelers in these parts. Are you alone?
No.
I knew that. Is that friend of yours? Never able to leave him, are you?
Does he see me?
Impressive. Hey, what are you doing here?
Come closer, friend. I won't bite. I am a humble trader trying to make ends meet. For the rate of coin, I will let you purchase a card of mine. Wish to trade?
Sure. Spell cards can do more than the standard cards. Some spell cards are activated instead of placed on a specific slot, and some spell cards can affect the board. Interesting. I'm like really into this game now. It's grabbed me. I mean, it's been about 20 minutes and it's grabbed me. That's pretty good. Let's see here. Raw combines all cards on a row. Wow, that sounds really good. Doesn't cost a turn. Doesn't trigger focus cards to move down. Shift left moves the card 1 step left and pushes any blocking card. Doesn't cost a turn. Doesn't trigger focus cards to move down. Cleanse clears a slot for you to clears a slot or you from a curse. Gotcha. Push or pull all. Pulls all focus cards down 1 step. And then clear removes a card. Well, I have 25. I mean, pull all seems really good. But I feel like I want to go with the combine a row. And then maybe the cleanse. Or shift left. Because it doesn't, this shift left doesn't cost a turn. Like, that's really great. Yeah, let's do that.
Good choice. Farewell.
So if I go to my deck now, I'll just have those in my deck. This game is freaking great. What a fantastic little experience. I am like all in. I'm loving this. If you are interested in this game or you have thoughts on it, let me know what they are in the comments below. I'm really curious what you guys think of this. I think it took me the couple times at the start to kind of figure it out, and now I've got it, and I'm starting to understand like how it's all going to combine together and how the game's going to get a lot deeper as we go. Man, I'm actually really excited to just keep playing this. I might do that for the rest of the day. But with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. I upload daily. Hit the like button to share this with more people, and we shall see you all next time.